So if you're not a sociopath, then I'm assuming at some point in your life, you've tried to chase a cat. You know, you see a cute little cat and you say, man, I just need to hold that thing right now. And you start chasing after it, trying to grab it. And the cat's like, oh my God, you freak, don't come at me. And the cat starts to run away from you like its life depends on it. And then when you finally give up trying to catch the cat and you go down and you just sit and start watching TV, the cat comes up and jumps on you and starts, purring and cuddles with you. Well, this is an analogy for what you're doing with your life. You're chasing what you want in the person that you're trying to become, and you're making it run further away from you. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the mechanics behind this and how to actually start to let go and relax into life so that what you want can start flowing towards you. So first, let's just recognize that anything you want is in some way saying that life is not full and complete just the way it is right now, right? So if you're saying, okay, this is my goal, this is my dream, this is my desire, and once I get there, I'll be fulfilled and happy, then that is implying that you're not fulfilled and happy right now. And you know how everyone talks about acting as if. You need to be as if you have it right now. Well, obviously people who already have something aren't wanting something. They're also not chasing something either, because there's no need to try when you already have it. So effort actually gets in the way of embodying the person that you want to become and the identity that you want to hold. And when I talk about effort, what I'm really talking about is this inner doer, this inner controller who's always trying to manipulate and control experience to make it the way that it wants it to be. This efforter inside of you is the fearful part of yourself. It's the ego. It's the voice in your head that tells you, if I don't get this, then I won't be happy. Or if I don't get this, then I am not a worthy person. This is the part of you that is so attached to things going the way that you want. And trust me, I know how you feel, because there's been many times, especially in my early journey, where I would get extremely attached to things, and the harder I would try to, get there and affirm and really, put all this effort in, it just seemed like the more tense I would become, the more stressed I would get. So you may not have noticed it by now, but you can actually consciously release this little efforter that's always trying to figure it out and find a way to do it. And to really understand this, you need to understand the two different layers of mind. There is thoughts that come up and happen against your will, right? You're just walking around and boom, you get hit with a sudden thought that you didn't choose. It just came up, without you choosing it. Then there's another layer of the mind, which is the personal will, or the efforter. This is you actually actively thinking about something. And this doer or efforter is what is in opposement or resistance to life, the way it's showing up now. So wherever you're at in life right now, whatever your circumstances are, and whatever your mind and emotions are saying is just how it is, right? It's just the reality of life the way it is showing up right now. But this efforter inside of you is always trying to get other than. So you make an actual implied effort or personal will to try to change your life the way it is right now. And the weird paradox of this is that the more effort you make to try to change, the more you are enforcing that you are not that person right now. And this inner doer is what makes things overly important in your experience. It's what really puts things on a pedestal and really has this lack to it, this constant feeling of not being enough, or having not arriven yet, or I don't even know if arriven's a word, but you haven't arrived yet, right? And the funny thing is that when you start to just let go of effort and just relax into the present moment experience, you realize that you're actually whole and complete, just as you are right now. And that life is whole and complete the way it is now. And when you start to just let go of this inner doer that's always trying to control, manipulate, make life other than it is, you naturally start to rest back as this open and relaxed space of awareness. And this awareness is inherently fulfilled and peaceful. It doesn't need this present moment to be other than it is right now. This state of relaxed awareness is really where the flow lives. The flow of life, when things just seem to work out, when inspirations start to arise. And this open space is far more intelligent than this inner doer or efforter can ever be. Because what's really happening when you get locked into this mode of doing and trying to make it all happen is your attention gets narrowed into a very fixated point of view. You become very contracted in the way that you're viewing things, right? You might be saying, oh, I need this to happen because if this doesn't happen, then X, Y, and Z. And yet you're missing all these other things going on subtly that can either help you get there, or intuitions arising that maybe that specific way is not the path. But you can't really see this when you're completely locked into a specific viewpoint and you're not, a more open, aware space. And when you start enjoying life as it is now, before you need anything to change and be different, that is when you start to get into a much higher state. And that is the state that you would be in, or the state that you're perceiving you would be in, if you achieved what it is that you're trying to achieve. So by dropping into this state of relaxation and of letting go, then what you want will come to you much quicker. And it really is like the cat, right? When you stop trying so hard to grab the cat, it's finally like, okay, bro, okay, I see that you're done chasing me now. I guess I'll come and cuddle. And the question is, how do you actually do this? Because it's all fine and dandy to say, oh, just let go of effort, bro, just let go. But the human brain is so ingrained and just desires so much to just effort it and do it. So this isn't not going to be easy, especially at first, because you're just so used to personal willing, efforting, resisting, trying to make it all happen. But obviously letting go of effort is not something that you can do. It's more like a stopping. You're just ceasing to make the effort. You're not trying to forcefully let go of effort or monitor for effort in your experience. You're just no longer making the effort anymore. And this doesn't mean you completely let go of guiding your experience in any way. Doesn't mean you completely let go of action. Of course, you're still taking massive action while in this state of letting go. But it does mean that you let go of this state of lack, where whatever is rising right now is being resisted, and your mind is saying, one day in the future, when I arrive here, everything will be great. Truth of the matter is, everything can be great right now, and you already have everything that you need. Anyway, I hope this helped.